Good evening and welcome to the Oratory School for the quarterfinals of the Moore Family Office Summer Challenge 2025. This is a new tournament on the calendar, being played for the first time here at the Oratory over the course of 3 weeks. We've had the first round matches last week. Today and tomorrow we will be bringing you the quarterfinal matches. All the matches here are being played off of half handicaps. So in theory, it should be competitive. Look at the players tonight. Darren Long, age 36, playing out of the Morton Morrill Tennis Court Club. A couple of quarterfinals in that resume. Didn't have too great of a US Pro Singles campaign just gone, losing both of his matches in Newport. Though he did come through. This is not going to be on the screen because it was a handicap match. Did come through his first round match in 3 sets against Neil McKenzie last week. His opponent, Bryn, back on court after just about a full 12 months away, having his hip repaired, playing out of the Queen's Club. Didn't go and play the US Pro this year. Only time on court in recent times has been the Jesmond Dean Cup. And a long old resume there. British Open champion in 2012, his big highlight. What a year that was for him. And there's his recent matches. As you can see, that retirement out of the Champions Trophy, he was not really fit to play that if you were watching at the time. But back on court now and has been looking very strong and improving every match he's played. Head-to-head, just the 2 matches between these two off level. Of course, this one's a handicap match, so the rules don't quite apply in the same way. We'll be playing tonight with a handicap of owe half 15, receive half 15, which is 5 points difference for those of you keeping along at home. In the marker's box today will be the head professional of the Oratory School, Rob Fay. Will be taken to the court later tonight against Nino Marola. But first, how will this one pan out? 3 sets to play, or up to 3 sets to play. And we haven't really seen too much of the half handicap format. It was introduced at the Seacourt Silver Racket this year. It's been played at the Real 10 as well. But the sample size for matches, excuse me, the sample size for matches around about this difference off the half handicaps is relatively small. So it will be an interesting test to see how the half handicaps pan out. I think there has been plenty of evidence that the full handicaps don't quite work at this level. If you look especially at the Seacourt Silver Rackets winners list over the past decade or so, you wouldn't really say that there's much of a fair fight for the top-seeded players like Sayers. So again, a bit more information, a bit more data about these half handicaps. I think the analysis I've seen suggests its fairness or equality is probably about 3/4 handicaps. So Darren up against it.
The first quarterfinal of the Moore Family Office Summer Challenge. Introducing the players. At receiving end, we have Bryn from the Queen's Club in London. Serving, we have Darren Long from Morton Morrill. The handicap in this match is Darren receives half 15 and Bryn owes half 15. The first game is owed 15 love. Best of 3, 6 game set, play. 15.
First blood to Darren Long.
Love 15. Shot. 15 all. 30-15. Good. 30 all.
Almost exclusively railroads from Long to start us out here.
Game receiver, 1 game to love. This is a 15 love game. Love.
So this is the variant of the handicap that favours Long. That's a little bit more. Starting at 15 up instead of having Bryn start 15 down.
Hasn't better than 1. 30 love, 1 chip. Hazard.
That's something we saw a lot in Long's first round match against Mackenzie, serving that railroad and getting it very long. A lot of balls coming out into the hazards, giving up hazard chases. And clearly continuing in at that trend tonight. I think it was a particular problem for him against Mackenzie. It meant he gave away chases when he didn't really need to. So first time we'll see Bryn serve in open play. Going out for that high serve. Big high roofs here at Oratory.
Game receiver. 1 game all. 0-15 love. $15.
Oh, and that stagged him up. Went forward to try and defend the T&RA as if it was doubles, and Bryn just pulled the shot back a little bit. And found the body.
Receiver, 2 games to 1. The 15-love game.
Yeah, so that high serve's not really working out for Bryn, going out to that railroad. Oh, and Darren just leaving that, hoping for a hazard, didn't turn out to be.
Oh. Thirty, 15. Time. Right, thanks. 30, 15.
Didn't like the railroad, back to the high serve. Darren on target today, 4 dead-ons already.
What's the last gallery? 40-15.
One of the things with this large handicap being played, or handicap tennis being played in general, is it really encourages the weaker player on paper to be as aggressive as possible. Try and steal those 1 or 2 points, get to 40-15 up and just apply that scoreboard pressure straight away, as we're seeing Darren do quite well here tonight.
Can't call the hazard.
40-15 server leads, worse than last gallery. Server. 3 games to 1 first set, 0-15 game.
Early lead to long, 3-1 up. Oh, and that one's just snuck in.
Love all.
Excellent shot from Sayers.
Chase better than 6. Love all. Thank you. 15 love. Love.
Definitely get the sense that Bryn is just absent a little bit of match practice at the moment. He'll hope to play himself into the game a bit. Just get that body moving, get those joints well lubricated. Whereas Darren has just come out absolutely on fire. Really just throwing himself at every shot that he can.
Love receiver lead. Chase is better than 6.
Great finish from Bryn. Takes the hazard chase to win the chase. That's the price you pay for being very aggressive. You're going to give away shots like that. First game point of the match. Oh, what a serve on 40-all game point.
Into the serve, 2 games to 3.
That's the Bryn says special of the flush high serve.
Love.
That's the penalty of this handicap. 30 love straight away. One little error.
Oh.
Back-to-back grills from Sayers. I think this might be the issue with the all-out aggression from Long. Sometimes you need to pare it back and control it just a little bit.
Last gallery, 30-all.
Finds the gallery chase. See, I don't think Bryn would mind the fact that he's serving a lot of faults into that back penthouse. Because when you've got that kind of range with your high serve, if the middle of your range is just rolling around the back penthouse, it means that the balls that you hit slightly short are going to be dropping flush with the back wall, and the balls you hit slightly long are the ones that are going to keep also rolling around the back penthouse. But if the middle of your spread is that perfect ball on the high serve, then the ones you hit short will be way too short, and that's where he was earlier in the match in the first couple of games. So I think he's found his length quite well.
Takes Hazard's second gallery. Hop.
Hazard chase. Second serve out road.
Point.
Just a bit too slow to get across court. 40 all again for the second game in a row. Bryn let him off. That was a weak serve from Long.
4 games to 2.
Sayers couldn't punish it, and then Long just using the advantage, the natural advantage of the service end to win the point. Keeps his lead. Well read from Long, just again couldn't quite get there with enough balance in order to be able to play the shot, but he read it well. when he's down.
Worse than the door.
Just learn to fall over.
I think his ankle just kind of collapsed under him, and he chose to have his body hit the ground rather than press through on that ankle.
Close though.
Looks like he's all right. That could have been nasty.
Love all, one chase.
See it, get it.
It's the first real straight one from Bryn.
Caught. 15 all.
Darren just still continuing this railroad. Hasn't served anything else.
Brooke. 30-15. All up. Worse than the door.
So I don't know absolutely 100% for sure, but I suspect this might be Bryn's first competitive match here at the Oratory. Hasn't been used in the regular circuit since about 2005-2006, when it last held the IRTPA Championships. I suspect he may have come up to practice once or twice, but it really is the case of learning the court as he goes, finding that length on his high serve and
Serve leads, chase worse than the door.
dealing with the fact that it is the largest timbre in the world, or the widest timbre in the world at least.
No, stroke. Receives point 30-40. Thank you.
It is,
40.
I think I'm right in saying it's the largest dead-on in the world as well, but it is also one of the narrowest. It's in the top 2 or 3 for total area, but bottom 2 or 3 for width, which is quite incredible.
30-40, receiver leads. Hazard chase better than 2.
That's a shot where he can afford to be long.
Game point.
And once again, 40 all, long with the serve. Tough bounce off the penthouse.
5 games to 2. First set.
Long, happy to take the winning gallery on the 40 all.
Ready, love. 103.
So all of a sudden, we got some match points. Not match points, I beg your pardon, set points. 4 set points to Darren Long. Really utilising that 15 love game. Might not sound like much difference between a receive 15 game and an O15 game, but when you're out there, you can really feel it.
Receiver, chase better than 3.
As we just said, narrowest dead on in the world, can't find that one. Still 3 more set points. That's the one he needs.
First set to the receiver. 6 games to 2. Second set level. Oh.
Straight into the second set. Long takes the first. Last at 25 points to 21.
Oh.
25 to 21 would suggest a handicap of O half 15 would have been fair for that set. Not the receive.
15 love.
Receive half 15, O half 15. Oh, drag coming out now.
Second gallery, 15 love.
And back to the high serve.
15 all.
So he's still experimenting with his serve. Not entirely happy with that high serve. It's the second time he's put it into that particular gallery. So let's see the stats from the first set. 21 minutes, very quick set. 4 dead-ons really early on from Darren Long. And that point's 1. If you're playing a handicap match, that ratio is not good enough for Bryn. He needs that to be the other way around. So Darren has been given points and has won more points. So again, the fair would have been half 15 the other way.
Chase the second gallery.
Can't quite make the distance to chase that ball back down.
Hasn't chased the second gallery.
Bryn's such an experienced match player. You don't imagine he'd be too fussed by the loss of a set. It's not going to rattle him enormously. That said, he hasn't really found a good response to the Railroad yet. Long happy to just shovel that one over. Just get it back. You say as the rallies go along, that would favour the stronger player on paper, but you've also got that element of the timbre involved, making it that much harder at the hazard end.
.40-30 receiver. Chase hazard 1 and 2.
That's not the serve you want on a hazard chase.
Second set, time please.
He's been so effective at that tonight. Sayers' services had to be so tight because he really can't be giving long any of that, especially with the handicap.
Game ball.
Back to 40-all. Sayers looking for a leg into the set.
One game all. Set.
So into the set, can he push on? Big handicaps just demand that you play consistently, and Sayers just hasn't quite been able to find that tonight.
Love 30.
Going to the draft now, on the side of the court.
Love 30. love. Worse than a yard.
So I'd love to hear your opinions wherever you're watching from. Is the high serve too aggressive for when you're giving handicap points? Because when you're playing off level, you can back yourself to win just more than you lose with it. Fair enough, but if you're giving handicap points, is it the case that the high serve just isn't the right choice? Because you're going to have one or two loose ones every game, even if you've got 4 or 5 tight ones, and that still won't be enough to break even. Would love to know what you think. Get in touch.
Love serve leads. Chase worse than a yard.
Good find of the dead on there from Bryn. Darren just not quite reading it right.
Game ball. Two games to 1, second set.
Darren's been particularly good on those 40 all points as well. Has had more than his fair share of them at the service end.
15 all. Chase put in 2. 15 all. Better than 2.
Much better game from Bryn here. Gets to 41st, has the chase in his pocket. Yeah, but still, you think he's on top of the game at the moment, Long.
Better than 2.
Serve has got to be tight. If it is short, it's going to be put away. Serve is long. Went for it on the floor, not the right call in the end. Probably had just enough space to try and attack the dead on with it. We are all square in the second set. that's what he needed on the last point.
Second gallery, 15.050. Love 15.
Back to the drag. Hasn't paid off.
30 love. 30 and one chip. Yeah.
Searching for that winning gallery, couldn't quite find it, but the finish was good enough in the end from Bryn Sayers.
Second twice.
Just needs to find a good run at the serving end where he's not giving away those dead-ons to Darren Long. You think he's played well this game already, but still 30-15 down. Now going to the receiving end. Two decent chases to attack. But really all to do for Bryn Sayers. Darren Long just wants to hold on.
Worse than second gallery. 15.30.
Oh, and that one's just rolled.
15 worse than second gallery.
It's not fair when you're giving away a handicap and one just rolls out of the nick.
3 games to 2.
So 3-2 up to Darren now. You heard it from Darren himself, all going his way, he says. Just the rub of the green. And with the handicap, 30 love up.
Don't miss that ball, come on.
15.30.
Coming out second serve railroad again. He did that in the first week as well. And a great finish from Darren.
40-15.
Really on top of the game as he looks to secure his spot in the semis.
Great shot. 30-40. Worse than 3, 30-40.
So Sayers coming down the service end again. Really needs a good run of games here. Darren's staring at a 4-2 lead. He's kind of been leading from the front this whole match. Don't think he's ever been behind in games.
30-40, receiver leads. Chase is worse than 3. Chase worse than 4.
Short chase. Long does well, but not quite enough. Game point again. Finally, Bryn says wins a game point.
Serve 3 games all, second set.
Brings it back even, still within touching distance.
First gallery. Strokes. Level. Fault 15, love.
Don't want to be giving away double faults when you're giving away handicap as well.
Ready, love. Nearly a yard worse, 2 chases.
Bryn says definitely not out of this match yet, but still yet to register lead in games. He's just been holding on to whatever Darren's been doing.
Ready, love, so leads. Chase the first gallery.
2 long chases. That will do. Wins the chase with the last gallery.
Nearly a yard worse than last gallery.
Can do the same again here if he wants to.
Nearly a yard worse than last. On the chase, worse than a yard.
Great shot there from Bryn, really getting that ball to rip into that corner. Struggled with that shot in the first set. Darren Long makes the bells ring again here at the Oratory, his second winning gallery for the night. Chance for a lead yet again.
Last gallery, 40-30.
We've just seen the one ball that's come out for a hazard chase from Darren's Railroad. That's either an improvement from his match against Neil Mackenzie last week, or the fact that Bryn's been much more aggressive in taking them on. But it means just he hasn't given away chases in quite the same regularity, spending more time down at the service end. And it is doing him good.
Chase the last gallery.
Point for a 4-3 lead. Great play from Bryn. First two shots weren't there, but the finish absolutely was. Game point. Oh, unlucky there. That was very close to a flush back wall. Second serve, 40-all game point.
Chase 4 and 5.
I can't believe just how dead that ball came out of the back. Just did not kick at all. Floor and walls here at the Oratory usually very true, but could not read that one. I thought it was coming out to at least chase 5.
40, chase 4 and 5.
So Darren now had the service end. 4 and 5 chase to defend. What excellent defence from Darren. Under pressure, the whole rally comes out on top, diving into the corners each and every time. Bryn's length, absolutely immaculate. Just manages to find the ball into the hazards. 4-3 lead. Now the 15-love game rapidly becomes 30-love. Just isn't quite able to maintain that defense when it's not that 40-all game point. Just relaxed slightly has Darren. That's a fine put away from the Morton moral professional. Goes down the receiving end with the last gallery, playing for a 5-3 lead. He has been absolutely exceptional tonight. One of the best games I've seen him play for a while. Interesting ball management from Bryn. Basket here is centrally located in the building, not between the battery wall and the main wall.
It's the last gallery.
That boast is not quite good enough from Darren.
Need point.
Couldn't find the angle. Game point yet again. And the finish there from Darren Long.
5 games to 3.
That's fractionally short yet again.
Level.
So Darren looking for just one more game. Bryn looking for 3.
Nope, on fault. Love.
That was the serve he's been looking for, but didn't really put long under pressure in response.
Oh.
Darren's just got to be careful he doesn't feel like he's too close to the finish line. Still needs to play well to finish this match off. That one just tipping over. Once again, luck favouring Darren. All those tight little calls, all those balls that have been 50-50 one way or another, or just fallen flush or tipping over the net, all seem to go his way tonight, and that's just sometimes the way it is in real tennis. Down the service end, 2 chases.
Chase 1 and 2.
First one's very good.
Well, better than 2.
Very brave letting that one go. Good call in the end.
30, chase the line.
Looked like he was going to have the legs. Now chase the line to follow up. Second serve railroad yet again. Oh, and that's just that nasty angle on the timbre from cross court. Just pulling up in front of Bryn. First match point now to Darren Long. And that finishing off the timbre into the backhand corner. Darren Long takes the match.
6-2, 6-3.
Bryn says couldn't quite get into the match. You feel long, just too aggressive. So we'll take a quick look at the match summary. 55 minutes. And the points won more or less even. Add on to that, Darren's 15, received half 15, over half 15 handicap. And you can see why he walked away the winner. Would have been close even if it was off scratch. So that's the first match of the night done. Do join us again in just under half an hour's time, where we will bring you the second match of tonight. That will be between the home professional Robert Fay, recent winner of the US Professional Singles, and Radley's Nino Marola. That will be at 7 p.m. UK time, so looking forward to seeing you there. My name's been Ben Gasenbeek. Goodbye for now.
I'm very sorry about that. My friend Oliver White has got the same thing. He's getting up, so I was trying to do these.